What's going on YouTube? Dave here, and it's time for another video. I've actually been holding off because I was expecting this to end up coming. Thanks to hobbywave.com for sending it out, just as they did on my unicorn for review and build up. So I'm going to try and go over this real quick, or as quick as possible. I know many people have ended up doing the unboxing and stuff. I'm just going to go over it real quick because I haven't looked at it. And the few videos that I have ended up seeing that people have done unboxings of, they leave it in the plastic, and God, that's annoying to me. So I unwrap it for you guys. So we're going to go over the book here real quick. Sorry for any glare. Again, as usual, I'm kind of going through an annual change, changing up the room, changing up the background, and going to be throwing up some different videos and stuff. Some of you may like them, some of them you may not. Feel free to unsubscribe if you feel that you're only here for modeling stuff and not for other things that are important to me as well. But for the ones that do stick around, watch and everything, I appreciate you guys hanging around. Thank you. Okay, so getting into it, this of course is going to be for the Unicorn Gundam 02 Banshee Norn. Was really looking forward to this. I was disappointed to hear though that the version with the arm gun and the claw is a Bandai exclusive. I am trying to acquire that. I thought I had it on pre-order, but ended up getting bumped from the pre-order list. So we'll end up seeing what ends up happening. I really want that version though. So going over, you got your artwork as usual. And this one will not be a simple snap up and everything. If you guys remember, I did the review of the weapon set, or add-ons, the beads, accessories, things like that for the other unicorn, and I didn't end up using them because I knew they were going to come out with this version. I knew it. And that's what I've been saving them for. They're going on here. This sucker's getting painted. I am lighting it. Before people end up posting questions below, you know, where did I get light set and everything, I went with the same set that Matt Mrozik did for his, which is, I think they're called a light set. So I went with it. It's a non-Bandai. I actually like the features on it more. Sorry for all the people that, you know, are Bandai fanatics, and, you know, before you start bashing on, well, it's not Bandai, just keep it to yourself. I don't care. You know, I'm not spending $150 plus for a original Bandai light set, which I have in the Unicorn. And I think for this, that light set will be more than sufficient. And I actually like the features and light features on it better. So going through, you got the artwork. You get your runner layout. There is a lot of runners. This is pretty much going to be the same as the Unicorn was, with a few exceptions. I'm not sure. They show it here, though they... they don't really show in any of the pictures here with the standard shield. I'm not sure. I don't remember seeing it on the runners, though I could be wrong. Actually, yeah, it's over here. So it is there. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with it, but we'll go from there. Showing you what to do, what not to do, what to snip, what not to snip. So you get your base, your lighting attachment. And this is going to be pretty much just like the other, starting with the chest. You got your collar. Of course, these sections here are for the lighting. I'm going to be painting this in magnesium, I believe, for the frame. Black for the outer armor. Gold, different shades of gold for the gold pieces on it, and then dark grays for the gray parts on here. So pretty much this whole thing, as far as kit assembly, is a rehash of the Unicorn. That's kind of why I'm flipping through here. Nothing new or special on here. And then, of course, all your lighting, how to put it in after you've assembled it. Let's see here. On the head's going to be pretty much the same. The fin is going to be different. And I think the faceplate might be a little bit different. You get the backpack section, which I'm not sure anybody that's going to end up having this with it folded down, because it just looks badass with it up. You get the shield, the big ass shield assembly. You get your beam magnum, and of course your basic shield assembly. Then you get how you can put everything into the rack. How you can swap out the or put in the different canisters for the weapons here. And how to transform it. If you need to order parts. Some more shots over here. Your decal guide. I don't know. I haven't ordered any water slides, and I don't know that I'm going to put any stickers on here. Well, I know I'm not going to put any stickers on here, but I don't know if I'm going to put any decals on it. But yeah, it is going to end up being painted. I got my new light booth and light setup in there. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys have probably already seen that, or on Facebook. I put in a LED set that has adjustments. I'll be doing a video up here shortly of that, just showing you guys how I did it and what it looks like. But back to this. Alright, so let me zoom you guys in a little bit. And I don't know if that's all in focus or not. I think it is. Looks like it. Alright, so I actually put this at the beginning because I'm so used to Bandai putting their multi-part all as A, but this is actually WA, so it should go to the back of the list, but I'm doing it first. You get the clear red over here, you get gun pieces, you get the inner of the shield, which of course is in the yellow and not the pink, and you get your one section over here of clear parts. The actual true runner A is going to be your V-fin for the Norn. And it does have the magnet pieces in here. You can kind of see the reflection of it. Alright. Now, running on, runner B, of course, is in that navy blue. You got the back of the hands, head pieces, beam sabers, more head pieces, faceplate. Runner C, this is going to be skirt pieces, chest pieces, you know, same as all the others. All right, runner D, going to be leg parts, and I'm not sure what some of these had, like, I don't know if it's from the baggie or what, but scuffs on here. But yeah, so armor pieces on there. Runner E, you're going to get 2 of. So shoulder pieces, arm pieces. When you haven't done a perfect grade in a while, you kind of forget how big some of these pieces are. Alright, so runner F, you actually get 2 of. Again, in the navy. All these navy pieces are actually going to end up being black when I paint it. Runner G, 2 of. Get some leg pieces on here. Now I want to say that's part of shield or skirt. That's part of the skirt. And thrusters. And moving on. For runner H, this is going to be in that golden yellow clear, which does light up under black light. Runner I, let's see, runner J you actually get 2 of. And I'll be honest, this one's never going to end up being in normal mode. It's going to stay in transform mode, same as my other one. Okay, so runner K you're actually going to get 2 of. Runner L1 you get color pieces. This is part of the waist, the cockpit over here. L2 is going to be the plate over the base for where your battery unit goes. Alright, runner M1, this is going to be part of the backpack, feet, and I think these are, yeah, part of the backpack over here. M2, this is going to be feet pieces. Runner N. Now these are in that like dark chocolate brown. So all of these are going to be painted magnesium. Alright, runner O. I personally think the magnesium is a great color for frame parts. Runner P. Alright. Runner Q, you get 2 of. Some big ass hips. Should have been called Kardashian. Runner R, you get your hands that are already pre-done. Runner S, you actually get 2 of. Runner T1, you get 2 of. And as expected with a perfect grade, there are a ton of details on all of these pieces. Yes, I'm sure you guys can hear that all in the background. Alright, T2, our lovely crappy gold that Bandai loves to give us. The reason I say crappy is if you guys can see it, let me flop this to autofocus. If you guys can see it, all those swirly stuff that's in there, and that's annoying. So yeah, these are going to be painted probably a I'm looking up on my shelf. I think I'm going to go with an Alclad pale gold. I think these will look good with that, but I am not sure yet because some of me wants to use the Gaia Starbright gold to make them really pop out. Runner U, you get 2 of. Let's see here. Runner V. These are going to be gun parts on here. Again, my one disappointment is there's not any black or anything. You get pretty much 3 colors with this kit. And it was the same way with the unicorn too. You get the chocolatey brown, you get the, of course, Psycho Frame color, you get the navy blue, and you get some you get like these colors for the guns, and you get another gold. That's pretty much it, like 3 colors. Very, very bland on the color scale. W is going to be your Beam Magnum clips. Let's see here. Y is going to be the stand part. That was another major disappointment once I built up. The other one was to have it lit. You had to have it mounted to the stand because, of course, the wiring and everything goes to the stand for the backpack. So there is no real pose options of doing it on a table or in a display or anything. So that part was kind of disappointing in how they ended up doing that. Runner WB is going to be shield parts, and this is for the classic shield. I think this is going to bounce around. WM, these are going to be parts for the new shield. And as you can see here, there's going to need some sanding and some filling because you have those heat sinks from when it was molded to get rid of those. WN, more parts for the new shield, which from what I have seen looks massive. WO is going to be your psycho frame parts for the shield. That's another disappointment. If they're going to make everything wired, they should have set up some kind of system so that you could light up the shield as well. I'm going to try and add on something for that because the shield just looks bland having the psycho frame parts there. The rest of the kit lit up and they're not. WP, you do get this, it's kind of a light blue-gray, and these of course are for, I think, the backpack and the shield. WQ1 is going to be in that coated gold. Now this is actually pretty nice, and they should have done this with the other one. It's not a bad gold. It does have that coating on there. But the downside is, as soon as you snip it, you're going to end up with plain parts underneath it. And if I let's see, what color is it underneath? Mystery color, mystery color. Looks to be almost like the psycho frame parts underneath it. But those are going to get repainted as well. WQ2, these are going to be the gold parts with the swirls and everything for the backpack. WR, these are going to be backpack parts. Looks to be a different headpiece. You've got the pilots over here. So I'm thinking they changed the headpiece for the RX-02. Let's see here, WT. These are for the new add-ons for the beam magnums. Let's see, WS1. I'm not exactly sure what that goes to, but I have a feeling that this goes to these parts. Winding down here, 2 beam sabers. One of the new effect parts. And then, of course, your big ass base. And let's see, last but not least, as far as parts go, you get all of these poly runners. So you get, these are actually poly caps, and then these are the hard plastic. If you've done one, you'll know that like this will go on one side and this will go on the other. So these are the plastic something or other. I forgot what it stands for, but yeah, these are hard plastic. And then last but not least, are your reflective stickers, which will go on the back side of the clear parts. You get some red in here, and then you get your stickers. Come on, Bandai. I mean, if you're going to charge $200 for a kit, at least give us some water slides with it. Don't make it an exclusive thing. I mean, it's great for someone like Samuel to make money on, but so yeah, that's it, guys. I wanted to try and keep this as short as possible. I managed to keep it under 20 minutes, so I'm kind of happy about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start piecing this together and everything, and do the review, and then go from there and painting it all up. Thank you again, HobbyWave, for sending this out to me to review for you guys. I appreciate that very much. And as usual, I will talk to you guys all later. Peace out.